So, with each speaker, I like to go over 10 golden nuggets that I take from them, and Jared, had many, but let me just share a few that really stood out to me. Number one, we've created a new interest in a very old institution. Think about that for whatever business that you might be in. Is there an old institution that you can create a new interest in? Young lady here came tonight, young woman, and she was telling us about, she just started a chai tea company. And you think about that, how long chai has been around. And she's taking it in a potentially new direction. Next one I'd like to point out is his picture that he had. It was of pushing a donkey. And I was unsure if that was a comment about working with some Democrats or pushing and pulling and incentivizing in a difficult industry. But that's basically what you were driving at. One of your other charts I really liked is going from that 8,000 to 58,000. I was sitting in the back, so if I'm off, forgive me. But what really struck me about that chart is think about living in a state with 5 million people, as we have in Colorado, and 58,000 are really focusing in, honing in on this thing called politics. This thing that touches pretty much every aspect of your life. Whether you want it to or not, you are involved in politics. The only question at hand is, are you going to have any say about what is being done? He didn't say that, but that was my takeaway from the chart. Number 4, we, the people, are the product on Facebook and Twitter. I never thought of myself as a product on Facebook or Twitter, but in fact we are when you really think about it. Number 5, it's a David versus Goliath marketplace. How many of us are dealing in an industry right now where it's a David versus Goliath, or just even an interpersonal relationship and what that means? The takeaway from that is even the ones that they don't think can prevail, the ones that they think are the weakest, can actually prevail and do great things. So I encourage you in that. Number 6, the light at the end of the tunnel. Newspapers are making a comeback. It's very interesting. My personal takeaway from that is that hopefully by newspapers making a comeback, that people will be more informed than just the sound bites we often get in TV and the media. We think we're well informed often, but we're informed about this deep. It's a sound bite. Spend some time reading a paper. Really dive into the topic as the Colorado Statesman provides. Number 7, fragmentation. It's the challenge for media in the coming years. Information is coming from thousands of different sources, and that's happening to all of us across the board. With that comes a great opportunity to be more educated. At the same time, we get so much information, we may just want to shut it all off. So there has to be a balance there. Number 8, we are being fed what we want to hear. We are not hearing the debate. This is a big challenge for society. How often are we having discussions, real quality discussions, not where we're trying to win over somebody, but actually listening to their thoughts and ideas and seeing how does that reflect upon your own? The goal isn't necessarily to win the debate all the time. The goal is to be informed so you can make a better decision about the debate as well. Number 9, we have hundreds of companies, including Fortune 500 companies, who care about the political climate in Colorado and how it will affect their business. Again, you're involved in politics whether you want to be or not. The question is, are you informed about it and are you having any say on it? And number 10, which really hit home for me personally and maybe some of you in the room, you're old school if you state www before a website address. Never done that before, I'm sure, anybody in the room. I want to thank all of you for being here this evening. I'm in the process of lining up our speakers for this coming year. Our next speaker on Thursday, February 25th, will be our state treasurer, Walker Stapleton. He's working on some very interesting things right now, and we're about ready to announce some other very exciting speakers as well. So thank you all for being here, and we hope to see you next time. Thank you.